What about my sweat equity? Sweat equity? Sweat equity? My sweat equity. My sweat equity.
69 and B2B, baby.
Still pushing that.
Girthy ROI.
Sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
Hey, we've turned a new leaf. We're at 201 episode wise.
200 more. 4 more years. I don't know.
4 more years. Oh, now I can hear myself real nice.
Good.
Yeah. Eric Redinger.
That's me.
How you doing?
The Red Ginger. I'm fantastic.
Redinger. I was thinking about a movie the other day, and I wanted to save it for this episode.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about the obscure movie I haven't seen.
You ever seen The Fisher King?
No.
With Jeff Bridges?
Nope.
You don't have your soundboard ready?
That's a classic story, though. Isn't it a Shakespearean something or other?
Is it?
I don't know. I think there is like an old time.
I think you're right.
The Fisher King story.
Let's
talk about kings.
No. You just. It's weird how memory works because you brought that up, and I think you're 100% right. It's like Hamlet, or it's something else that's way above my pay grade.
Right.
But it's about. I was listening to people talk about Howard Stern and his popularity, and man, if he should have done a podcast, is he retiring? All this stuff, and thinking about all these crazy shock jocks with Bubba the Love Sponge. In Tampa, which Tampa was one of the main areas for like shock jock DJs in the 90s.
Yeah, Ron and Ron, baby.
MJ and BJ were like a lame version of that. But I mean,
Milton Fledge Cow.
When you had, and now you have Mike Calta, who I consider an acquaintance.
Right.
He knows who I am when I say hi to him.
Oh, we'll be sure to tag him in this episode.
Look, I'm gonna put Mike Calta and Mike Calta show with Spanish and all those guys. I love all those guys at 102.5 FM in Tampa. You know, it's one of those things that The Fisher King is a great movie about. We like to fuck around on the show a lot. It's a business podcast with dick jokes is kind of our motto, and I never really want to push it too far for anybody, at anybody, right? Mm-hmm. And the whole movie about the Fisher Kings, Jeff Bridges is like a Howard Stern. He's big shit, awesome, like
right on,
telling it like it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the guy in the streets. I'm the guy telling you what's going on.
Yeah,
and he's like a celebrity. It's when radio was the biggest thing, like in early 90s,
the gatekeepers,
late 80s, that kind of stuff, and. Man Cow in the Morning, and a guy like that, right?
Don Imus,
exactly. So he gets a caller that is pissed at him, and they're going back and forth, and he talks shit to him, and then they hang up or something like that. And then that guy the caller goes in and kills like a whole restaurant, shoots it up.
Oh, okay, that sounds like a nice story.
Robin Williams is in this movie.
Legend of old.
Robin Williams is in this movie as he meets Jeff Bridges, loses his mind, quits radio. He ends up working at like a video rental store. You see him in like going from a swank, one of those floor to ceiling window apartments that are in big.
Right.
Where he somehow
giant
gets all
piano
that
key floor thing.
Well, without all that stuff, like what an adult would do that wears all black, basically, and then goes from that to like living with a lady that has kids and owns a video rental store, and they live above it. Obviously not as successful as the shock jock Jack Lucas, and he meets Robin Williams, he finds out, he feels that's the reason for him. Robin Williams' wife gets shot in that shoot up from the caller, and he feels responsible. And it's about him making it up to him. But Robin Williams has like lost his mind. He's a homeless guy.
Well, this has been the movie moment with Lost Smith, retelling the story of the Fisher King, a 1991 American comedy drama film written by Richard LaGravenese
and Terry Gilliam,
directed by Terry Gilliam.
Great
the
director.
Real Fisher King story. Also known as the Wounded King or Maimed King, is the last in a long line charged with keeping the Holy Grail. Versions of the original story vary widely, but he is always wounded in the legs or groin and incapable of standing. All he's able to do is fish in a small boat on the river near his castle. But I'm not reading the whole thing.
Right.
Who cares?
It
has nothing to do with what you were talking about.
Well, I'm sure I'm gonna watch it again now. I
You
have
just
to.
gotta love how they do these modern takes on things.
I just like, yeah. Well, look, it's no Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes.
Yeah. Or O.
Oh,
They
I
did
don't,
Othello.
I don't even know that one.
That one's even worse.
Oh, what about what about Beyonce and Carmen, a hip opera?
Oh, jeez.
That pun caught my dad attention.
Yeah, that sounds good.
20 years ago, a hip opera. God
I
damn,
heard it.
I would have made everybody high five me if I came up with that.
I quit.
In the marketing department there.
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow.
Thanks,
Monday.
guys. You guys should just promote me to King of MTV after that.
So, what made you think of that? Did somebody kill themselves because of what you said?
No. We don't have that many listeners, and they're not that passionate. We have like the lowest engagement per amount of listeners.
Yeah, it is oddly weird.
Yeah, we see the numbers, but we see the engagement too, and it's oddly like there's a very big disparity. I'm sure there's a thing where once we get over a certain hump of listeners, like 200,000, then it like really kicks into
Yeah.
something.
Well, I think it's probably because we kind of bust each other's balls a little bit, and people probably think we're gonna bust they balls.
Yeah. No.
Well, we'll be nice to the listeners.
If anything,
just
we
don't
want
like each other.
I just want I want questions as a way to kind of do lazy kind of pre-pro for the show, pre-production. It could be
Don't be a chicken. Don't do it.
so. I don't know. I forgot what made me think about that movie. I just wanted to go old man and just bring it up.
All right. Cool.
Just shock jock.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember the
right
shock
on.
jock era?
Shock jock. Was it
Well-
your segue to hit
no,
up somebody locally?
No,
Was
no,
it?
no. I have a real reason. So
You just made it up just now.
So you have to kind of see macro, micro at the same time, right? This
Okay.
made me think of Howard Stern. I just wanted to kind of bring that movie in just to see if you ever saw it.
As usual, I have not.
So pretty good, worth a watch. It's not one of those Netflix garbage movies that are on. There's so much garbage movies on Netflix that are made by Netflix.
Yeah, they throw a lot of money out
It's
there.
like, what? You're not even trying. Like,
I don't know. I saw that one, I Am Mother, where this robot raises a baby from birth. Not bad. Only has 2 people in it. My
Wow.
kind of thing.
Dinner with Andre is your thing.
What is that?
That's just it's
Another 1990s movie I haven't seen.
yeah, with Wallace Shawn and
Jesus.
it's like the most boring movie. You probably like Jerry with Matt Damon and Casey Affleck walking through the desert. One of the
Are
worst
you
movies.
just making these up?
No, that's a Gus Van Sant movie. One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
Notable. You probably like Gummo. That's a Harmony Velicamp. Is that guy's name?
I
no.
don't know who
Harmony.
these people are.
The guy who did Spring Breakers and
Oh,
Kids.
jeez.
He did
Okay.
Kids, yeah. Gummo's grosser than Kids.
Okay. I believe
And
you.
someone gets AIDS in Kids, if you
Okay.
remember. And it was- I say all that to say this. So I'm thinking about, what if you were a shock jock in the 90s, right? And you really had to see things, or just Howard Stern now, and he used to diss podcasts forever, right?
Right.
And it was almost like, it's almost like I hear a lot of people that are like, they diss Apple products and they have Samsung, and it's like, why?
Right.
What's the point? I don't
Oh,
know.
are you a rebel? You're
You're-
the other 50%?
Right.
Actually, you're more of a majority
60%.
than the Apple
right,
people.
Right. Yeah. So that's a weird like insecurity thing with their technology or something. I don't know what that's
Just
about.
because they don't want to pay for the iPhone or can't pay for the iPhone. That's why.
And now iPhone's looking like a better option. At least Apple's getting ahead of all this data protection stuff and privacy kind of sweeping, generally just going like, hey, we're not using your data as much as the other guys.
Oh, how nice of them. Thanks.
Tim Cook, War Eagle, buddy.
Yeah.
I see
Thanks,
ya.
Tim Cook,
I
for
see ya,
your
bud.
half-assed gesture.
My Auburn brethren, CEO of the biggest market cap company in the world,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more.
gayest CEO.
That is, he wears it with pride.
It's the Pride Month.
Yep. Not,
My birthday
is
month.
it?
Yeah.
Still going, huh?
Yeah.
In a good way.
Pride forever.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that, and how do you make that decision? Like, for instance, I love Mike Calta. I love his show. They have to do like a hybrid, I think, where they have the show in a podcast form, and they're doing video like we're doing it.
Yeah.
And they still do it live every day for 4 hours in the morning, and it's like, or 3 or 4 hours. I forget what the
Probably
block
4,
is.
probably six to
in,
10.
something like that.
And they do like an after show too.
Right.
Where the underlings come in and they talk about what they talked about.
And it's like, damn, dude, and I was just thinking about how huge radio used to be.
How
now,
easy we have it.
we have low barrier to entry with the podcast. That's just overall. Now, getting to a level that it's worth your time of doing this for 200 episodes,
right,
is a different like kind of goal, right? Because we talk about it. If there's 10 people that are listening that are really into it, it's definitely worth spending the couple hours a week pushing it out. Plus, we're learning other stuff for other services that we're just gaining skills over time.
And as a reiteration, it's the only conversation we have where we're not playing on our phones.
Right, exactly.
It's a nice talk.
And and I think we're getting clients in here that want to use the studio, and we're learning we're going to live stream and learn how to do that and have that ability, all those yada, 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 ancillary benefits.
Yeah, as soon as Facebook updates their situation.
We're going to have to hack it through like OBS or something, OBS Studio. So if anybody knows how to live stream, we want to live stream this simulcast.
I mean, I could probably do it.
We go through restream.io.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes.
Pay $20 a month, right?
All these things, we could do it. It's just like, doing it that way is so open for issues, you know? It's just.
Well, that's why I want to have backups to everything. So if we live stream, we have a backup like hard recording on the like we have it with these where they'll do live stream, and the Mevo cameras, they'll do it live stream and they'll put it on the SD card.
Yeah.
Or on your iMac.
Yeah. If it can all handle it. That's the thing.
Right. But we got
supercomputer.
But we got to try. And that, that's the other part
that's
too.
Why man was put on earth.
Yeah.
To try.
Yeah, what's the point of just we can talk about it all the time, but I want to have an engagement with people asking questions in real time. That's my goal, to get either this show or a Splinter show off of this under our feed that people can FaceTime in, look goofy, be real dad about trying to FaceTime a question in.
Yes, pointing right up your nostrils.
I think that's comedy right there.
Boogers in your nose.
Right.
It's great.
Or just like...
yeah. No, you go. You talk.
Yeah.
You go.
Like, I'm not worried about the improv part of that, trying to answer anybody's questions live, because I know you'll get a 10-second breath of, like, just getting the person. Because we're not going to have a
writing
call
jokes
screener.
in my head right now, writing them.
We won't have a call screener in the beginning. But I think we could do that with Zoom, where people can raise their hand.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can get up to 100 people on
fascist way to do it.
If you like, here's your pragmatic advice. If you want Zoom.us, it's $15 a month for our video conferencing. I use it even if we're not telecommunicating. I use it if people are in the room and record the meeting.
Sure.
Just to annotate.
I mean, we used it, for another podcast that we did in here, that their hookup, Zoom.us, was better than the integrated, native client that our streaming software gives us. So they got their act together.
So the software we have has its ability to do it, and Zoom was better than that.
Yes.
Yeah, and so Zoom seems to be You know what's really good? If I'm on my cell phone, if I'm on my my mobile device, and I don't have Wi-Fi, it works. The video, like FaceTiming on Zoom on my phone, works pretty goddamn good.
They seem to have the video side of things figured out for whatever reason. However they're doing it, the high def video looks great.
Well, they're owned by like Cisco or someone huge. That's why.
Yeah, well, they all are.
The Thong Song. He really made a lot of money that.
Yeah.
And he really put it into telecommunications.
See how silver his hair is now.
What's Cisco up to? So I'm thinking micro, macro, right? And I'm thinking like you have to keep up with industry trends. You have to see what's going on. Like Zoom. Like now when we pick apps out for our tech stack, because we got to connect a bunch of apps to work together to make what we're doing automated. I now look at what they're doing on a company level, because I don't want to have to learn an app or software, get in it,
and they go out of business.
And then
or they get bought is what usually happens.
You can't really help that, but you can see they're making moves. Like Mevo got bought out by Livestream, which got bought out by Vimeo, but at least you saw like all three of those entities were progressing in their areas.
Yeah,
as they're going. So it's something to kind of look at when you're talking about hiring people, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do they want to do long term?
Yeah.
What's the macro on them? Because you're going to be disappointed getting bad talent. I was talking with a couple potential clients the last couple of days, and a lot more people are talking to me about two things. Something we've talked about in this office a lot, using video as a playbook for internal processes.
Definitely.
Right?
That's going to be the new norm.
When you're the boss and when you're, or like we had it with web development where it was like, here's something hard we had to figure out. Record it now, even for yourself, like memento.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Dude,
I do that for all kinds of stuff. We have so many of these little tiny processes that when you figure it out, it's so obvious. And then
we
as
don't
you're doing
want
it, you're like, fuck.
And I don't want to memorize it either. Like,
right,
I don't want to. I feel like I have a finite amount of memory that I can hold, and I can only hold the Fisher King and other great movies like that in there. But it's one of those things where there's only so much RAM you've got.
Oh, dude, I almost had a heart attack today. My Evernote got signed out, and then I signed in under what I thought the right sign-in was, and it was all gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, my whole life might be fucked up now. But
ironically,
it was the wrong username.
Yeah.
Nah.
Right.
Great story, huh? Let me give you a...
You got it. No, I've done that because I still have stuff under my personal email, like Facebook ad accounts are still under personal email instead of work. Squarespace. I can't, because I made one site, my work one. I have to delete that. I just don't want to. I have like 3 under there. I don't want to delete that to get them all migrated over to that email. I'll get there. If I get there one day, that's when I've got everything rolling.
Yeah, that's like, I actually don't
that's
have
when
anything
I can
to do.
sit around and do that stuff
to
get
this.
organized.
I can organize myself.
Look busy.
Yeah.
But I would say, when you're looking at your industry, because right before we started the podcast, I wanted to kind of go over this thing from The Verge about Facebook moderators, and it happened in our backyard.
Right, yeah, we were talking about this.
And
tragic, really.
So there's a company called Cognizant, and shout out to Samantha Gant of Social Alchemy for sending this to us and prodding me. Hey, did you read it yet? I sent it over like a week ago, kind of thing, because it's really interesting. It's a lot about privacy. It's a lot about. I didn't know Facebook had contractors in a secondary, tertiary city like Tampa.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay area.
So they have, it's like a satellite office that they're doing like content review for their standards and practices stuff. Yeah.
And so think about this. So you have all these, the big thing, if you listen to a lot of other podcasts, they're talking about being demonetized on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Or if we don't play a lot of songs or anything anymore because now our videos get taken off Facebook too.
Yeah.
Or taken or paused or
sure.
They're like, clean that shit up.
Yeah, they'll just like mute it.
Right.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
And that's strange because they don't like put a warning.
Right. Yeah.
So if I wanted to play a clip from the Fisher King,
right,
there's a copyright. Now the way around it, here's a way around it. Slow down, speed up.
Yep.
A little bit.
And talk over it.
And you can talk over it like Joey Coco Diaz does on his podcast.
Yeah.
But
it's weird. Some of these bigger people get away with it. I could see us getting away with that stuff.
We can at this level, I'm sure.
Those guys, it's weird. I mean,
but we don't have enough manpower post production to want to do it. I mean, we could, but it's a cost benefit. It's not worth it really for us. But plus, so much is jam packed into every episode.
Yeah,
but
plus our theme song already kicks ass.
If you want to see this video inside the traumatic life of a Facebook moderator, The Verge is going all what's it called? Vice 2010 edition.
Oh, cool.
Right. Very, that's a very dramatic title.
Yeah.
But it's talking about these moderators. They have to look through all this content to see there is a human on the other end that has to look through all of the bad shit that's getting flagged.
No nipples.
Right.
No nipples allowed.
Sarah Silverman, did you see hers?
Oh, yeah.
She's all about it. Did you see it on Instagram?
No.
She took a selfie without her shirt on, but it was like in a mirror in the bathroom.
No.
And you can see her hoo-has.
Well, she got fully naked in that movie. It was sad.
Oh, was it? Oh, man.
Yeah.
She's comedy crush.
Well, yeah, I know.
Janine Garofalo.
That one, I don't understand that one.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, thing for lesbians.
Is she a lesbian?
No, but
I've seen
she's
the
like
truth about cats and dogs.
She's like the mouthpiece for him, isn't she?
Maybe.
I don't know. If you're a lesbian, call in and let us know. Is Jean Garofalo one of you people?
Well, she's still one of my favorite comics, and any funny lady on stage is still an aphrodisiac.
Oh, okay.
But I would say that it's weird that that's a position. There's a lot. We didn't even read the whole thing right beforehand because it's like, damn it, this is gonna be too much.
It was like 5,000 words.
It's gonna be too much to digest. And probably by next episode we'll be able to really talk about it. But that there's Facebook contractors just kind of all over America.
Yeah, that was weird to me too.
And they look like the stereotypical what you would think a contractor that stays at home and sits on the computer all day.
Yeah, picture South Park
actually,
with the guy who's really good at whatchamacallit.
At World of Warcraft?
Yeah, at World of Warcraft.
But they're not actually. That was the other thing. We were like, they're going to an office to do this.
Yeah, isn't that weird? It's weird that it's even people doing it. They're talking about all their AI algorithms that could pick up all this. It's like, why you have to employ all these people and make them work crazy hours like doctors?
Well, think about it this way: the AI algorithms, they pluck it out, right? And then there's user flagged content too, right? And so they do need some kind of. We're not there yet, right?
Yeah.
And so with the AI abilities, and so there does need to be a user on the other end.
I mean, I guess it's
but the
good.
bias you have to have over time, it's like I think about Clockwork Orange, where it has to be like just all these images over the Droog's head.
Well, dude, they were talking about some of those. I didn't get it, but some of those.
They call them Droogs in the book.
Some of those videos that they had to go through, and it's like, oh, this isn't just nipples. This is horrible, horrible shit they're looking at. Like, you think that I say nipples jokingly. It's not that. It is like awful. Think of the worst thing you could possibly see on a video stuff.
Yeah, it starts out
horrible murder stuff.
The worst stuff that its users post. Remember, billion people are on Facebook. So, or so they say.
What's up with the other 7 billion? Get with it, people.
On a daily basis, hate speech, the murders, child pornography. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
The first one, I don't really care about.
Who
But the
thinks
second
that's
two,
good?
The other two.
I'm going to post this to Facebook.
Yeah.
Not even World Star.
Like
Facebook.
There's a content warning at the beginning of this article. This story contains description of violent acts against people and animals, accounts of sexual harassment, post-traumatic stress disorder, and potentially disturbing content. I'm thinking that has to be for advertising as I was reading that, for the advertisers of The Verge.
Well, dude, you heard it. You heard what they were talking about, right?
What?
The people in that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want to even repeat it. So
because you can't remember it?
No, it was about a woman hurting a baby, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Terrible things happen.
I'm not even going to
around
describe
the
it
world.
more than that. And that really put me in a sour mood.
Well, you have to think about it this way, right? So I think about Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter. He talks about his kind of PR stance is Twitter. Look, you can't. About when they were getting a lot of flack for. He has a nose ring, so I kind of don't trust.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like a nose stud
out of
as a CEO of Cash App and Twitter. That bugs me. I don't know why.
Yeah, that should bug you.
But it shouldn't have anything to do with how good of a CEO he is.
It does, though.
It
absolutely does.
An eyebrow ring would be like 5 times better.
What is his decision making?
Like one of those studs.
It would be a little better, but I mean that just shows he has awful decision making skills. He wakes up every day and leaves that shit in. Bad decision. First thing you do.
Oh no, that just stays in, right? Because if you take it out,
well, he's making a decision not to take it out.
Right.
Every day of his life.
It's conscious unconsciousing, and so my thing is his stance on Twitter was it's about the conversation from people you don't know, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas Facebook is connections of people you know,
right?
And that's when it gets really hairy because look, there could be. I think about this a lot too. Like, thank God there's so many people that you know that grew up in like just bad situations, and there's always drama, whether they'll tell you about it or not.
Oh yeah, they usually will.
It just, well, I pry, but I want to hear about it. But like, if you grow up in a really
you got to
bad,
match your oversharing,
right.
With some oversharing of their own.
I got white girl wasted yesterday at my birthday. You want to hear what we did? Like, yeah, which I did, but
Good.
yeah. But I'm saying like,
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I don't. Yeah. Didn't feel good.
I don't have the Happy Birthday song by the Beatles on here. Don't want to get sued.
Got up at 4 my birthday. Got up at 4 today.
Good.
4:35.
Now we're talking.
And so, what's it called? Where was I at? So,
Sorry.
it's about the conversation with people you already know.
Yeah.
Typically.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's how it works. If you really look at it, you have any post on Facebook, and I comment sometimes purposely on stuff that I know people are trying to promote. Whether it's a smart ass remark or not, I know the
comments help.
Yeah, it used to be 5 or 10% of your people see organically, and then if you comment, like 10% of the mutual people between y'all or outside of y'all, if you don't have a lot of mutual friends, they'll see that. And then
that's a good tip.
If you share it, it's like 10 to 20%.
Yeah, that's a nice little tip because people don't understand. It's not all about just what you're putting out there. You need people to buy in.
Yeah, and we talk about 69ing business to business, being that good, being that good.
What if it's like 68 plus 1?
You're really trying to toe around it, and really, I just want a reciprocal. I'm talking yin yang. Nothing grows.
I know.
A yin yang is just a 69.
I know.
If you think
I get it.
about
I use the term all the time to describe how to organize things, but
just reciprocate the love. Which I mean, technically, neither wants to do either job.
Well,
if you think about it, it's 69. It is the most thoughtful thing to do for your partner.
Yeah.
Right?
I would disagree.
What?
I don't mind.
As my buddy Tommy Keating says, yeah, so what are we doing this for? So I can get more smells? Because your nose is right in there.
Yeah, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got it.
You didn't laugh. You look questionable.
I'm a little offended.
But I'm saying if you want to do that kind of, we talked about, hey, you review us on our podcast. We'll still put it out there on iTunes or anything that we're reviewable. Give that 5-star. What is that about?
I was moving your computer screen back. Hear that buzz goes away. Interesting.
I didn't hear it before.
You're deaf.
What?
You heard it.
Huh? Is General Manager Lou Brown around?
Maybe. You can't ask for it.
Well, he doesn't show up every time unless I ask.
What?
So Lou, if you want to...
What?
Lou, if you want to 69 your friends' businesses, go online, give them a review without them asking for it. If they say, hey, can you like my page? I'm trying to get this thing going. I immediately review it. I have made it almost my policy to, that's what I'm doing now. When
you
people
could say stuff like,
That's all you guys do good!
And that's a nice thing to say for somebody.
Right, you got to write something on Facebook as a recommendation. So you got to write like...
oh, yeah, you got to write a little blurb.
Right,
blurby.
so I take 5 emojis, put 5 stars right there because they don't give you a star system.
Yeah, it's weird. It's either recommended or not recommended.
Right. It's thumbs up, thumbs down kind of deal. And so...
okay.
So I put the 5 stars in there because that resonates with everybody that reads it.
Yeah.
And it makes me write a lot less.
Yeah.
And you
get to play with your emojis.
Well, you got to get to 25 characters, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't have anything.
25 stars.
I would give this
25.
business 25 stars. I use that one. If I could give this business 6 stars, I'd give it 6 stars.
Yeah.
Out of 5. So
bring it all back.
Bring it all back. It's a weird job that there's moderators that have to deal with the communication of people between people. I mean, look, there's bad shit that happens all the time, and now there's just a timestamp on it.
Yeah, it's weird that they are kind of having to take sides, I mean, there's going to be some people who may or may not be offended by whatever it is happening, but you're right, with Facebook, it's between friends, basically.
And I wonder what the bias you have before you get that job. Do you take a psych test to do it? Because there's all those tests back in the day where it was like, oh, a lot of people are secretly racist.
Oh, yeah.
You do the thing where it's like good or bad, and you can only choose between those two, and they'll show faces, and a lot of people are like, a lot of whitey used to hit, like, they'd see a black face and be like, bad.
Ugh.
You ever heard of that test?
Yeah, no.
Thanks. No, I just sound like I made it up.
It does sound pretty made up.
No, it's a real test. I'll
All right.
find it.
No, I don't
because then
wanna
I'll
know
just
about
sound like a real fucking weirdo.
I believe you. They had a lot of stupid tests back in the day.
So Cognizant is the subcontracted company that's in Phoenix, Austin, and Tampa. I'm guessing Tampa and Phoenix because we have a lot of call centers. That would be my guess. So you have that labor because that labor makes $28,000 a year doing that full time.
Yeah, a lot of hot places. Keep the people inside where it's nice and AC.
Yeah,
Duh.
you get outside of the city area, which I don't consider part of the Florida Man news stories. Like where we're at, we don't interact with any of that crazy.
Yeah, most of the Florida Man stuff is out in the boonies. An hour really in any direction will get you there, but Tampa's like a normal city mostly.
Yeah, if anything, it's probably pretty boring. For a lot of people, it's just not.
They did say the Tampa location for Facebook was the worst of the locations. It said that there was. I don't think it was just 3. I think they were saying for all the ones that because it's not that one company has 3 locations, but they have other companies.
Well, they have Well, it says in 2017, Facebook began opening content moderation sites in American cities, including Phoenix, Austin, and Tampa. Okay.
Yeah, well,
corrected.
Either way,
there is a Vergecast about it that I'm excited to listen to.
Well, yeah. So the crazy thing about that story was that a guy died at his desk looking at Facebook stuff. He had a heart attack and died, and the other people just kept working. And then the bosses didn't even tell him that the guy had died. They just kind of let it leak, I guess.
So here's another thing. On top of all of this story, I don't really trust any story I read because because if you had anything written about you and just the little stuff I've had written about me for promotion, for even full-length stories and stuff about comedy or any show I'm doing and I'm doing an interview. Fucking why did you even change some of this shit in there?
It's like, why?
You changed a punchline I purposely did for this interview to read as that.
Yeah.
Right? Like I was going to
I'm going to punch this up real quick.
Right. And it's like, why would you change that?
That's comedy.
Right. I have I did 2 nationwide tours 9 years ago. I saved all of the article clippings and I'll try to find them and show you. It's just it's just shit I would never say. But you're quoted as that. Yeah. And you're like, so I already have a distrust for 100% of this. Yeah.
It's like...
I have a filter on it. What the main takeaway. Did that guy die? A heart attack is one of those things where listen to Lou Brown. You can't...
Yeah. Could have been that, or it could have been
Or a psychological thing. Or a spiritual thing. It's either a leg thing.
But a lot of heart attacks just happen and people don't know it, when it's going on.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right? It just...
all the tough guys.
No, sometimes
you've had a heart attack, sir.
It can be almost like a dormant personality thing where people are like, yeah, I don't feel well. And then they go to the doctor or hospital and they're like, you're having a heart attack right now. And you're like, what? It's not like this dramatic... A lot of people say it's not that dramatic, where
they're they're clutching at the people around. Oh God, this is it. This is the big one. They always know. I bet most people who have heart attacks don't know what the hell's happening.
Right. And look, we only watched a little bit of this video, but does not look like the most healthy group of people that are working there.
Yeah, we didn't see the guy who died, and we should say a heart attack. You're gonna have to have some predispositions before you just have a heart attack.
Everybody in the video is obese.
Yes,
fair to say
for sure. We did not see one person who looked like they, do kettlebells.
They're all comic book guy or World of Warcraft from South Park. But it's it's one of those things where it's just crazy that this goes on in our backyard. We didn't really know about it. And we don't have a solution to this. We just kind of wanted to eschew a bit.
It was interesting. If anything, it was interesting to find out we have those satellite offices here.
Well,
Facebook's in our backyard, people.
My advice to anybody doing their own content, we have to do this for lawyers. We do a self-regulation. We do a QC internally because they have the Florida bar to worry about, but they'll do their own round on their own once we hand it to them. And now we've applied that for anybody we do content creation for. We do it internally, QC, QA, whatever you want to call it, and then they do it. The client will do it. Then it goes out.
Yeah, make sure they have somebody designated knowing that shit's coming.
Yeah, so create that workflow. You'll never have an issue of this. And honestly, if you're doing content creation for a brand or a company and you're not like us, where we like having an opinion that's a little bit sharper, that has an angle, that has a little tongue in cheek to it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that's kind of why we have this, is so we
Yeah.
can talk about it here. But if you see other content coming from Tocobaga, TOCOBA.ga on your browser, if you see content coming out of there, it's probably going to be pretty in the pocket.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be a little bit off, in a way that's good.
I want it tongue
A
in
little
cheek
weird.
because that's our brand messaging style tone. But I want it. I would say for the most part, you don't need to have a hard angle on anything.
Right.
You just need to push
The
content.
lesson is do it up front, like everything. Do the little easy QC up front, and then you won't have the big Facebook breathing down your neck later.
Yeah. Do I really need to talk shit about people that have 13.1 stickers on the back of their rear view mirror or rear view window? Of
Yeah.
their car?
Well, those people, why'd they give up?
or
Do the whole thing.
or the
Half marathon.
yeah. I just
What's
why
the
don't I just
point?
put a big F- on my
I know.
on the back?
I'm a C+ student.
No, I mean they did half a marathon.
You're right. They got a
It's a F.
50% on the
Fuck
test.
you, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. I think that's a good time
What
to end
about
it.
my sweat equity?
Fuck you, lazy half marathoners,
Sweat equity.
And you Disney World sticker people, Disney
ass
World,
holders.
My sweat equity.
SweatEquityPod.com.
epitaph, for the
All
family
your
member
sharp
that
opinion
died.
needs.
What about my sweat equity?
God damn, Papa Stickers.